Good evening and welcome to Mountain Ridge High School for tonight's second round playoff game between the Mountain Ridge Sentinels and the Skyridge Falcons. Mountain Ridge comes in as the 8 seed and Skyridge the 9 seed. They played earlier this season with Mountain Ridge winning 63-53. So big game tonight. Winner will play the winner of the Copper Hills American Fort game. And the ball is up. Tipped and controlled by Mountain Ridge. Newton looks left side. Jangard swings it into the corner to Mealy. Up top, Newton into the lane. Kicks right side to Maynard. Corner three, Newton. Got it. And Maynard starts things off nicely. Skyridge with the ball. They go down to Ozier. Ozier up top to Lily Minor in the corner. Mercedes Millie. Ozier drives in the lane, has it blocked. Maynard with a block. Mountain Ridge on the run. Ball's knocked away from Kill. She gets it back, drives into the lane. Looks out for Newton. Newton already with the 3. Left side, Maynard. Up top, Kill. She drives into the corner. Good ball movement by the Sentinels. Jangard. Up top, Newton. Newton with a crossover, move into the lane. Left-hand layup, shot no good, and a foul on Lily Meyer. So 6:47 left here in this first quarter, just underway at Mountain Ridge High School. What a beautiful school. Maybe the nicest basketball gym in the state. So Newton knocks down her first, and she's got 4 points already for Mountain Ridge. Mountain Ridge led by mostly sophomores and juniors. 4 juniors and 2 sophomores contribute. So Skyridge, on the other hand, led by all seniors and 1 junior. Ozier's the only one that plays. Now Sika for 3, and she knocks it down for Skyridge, and they get on the board. So Bella Sika, the 5'8 senior, averages 8 points a night. Jangard's got it for the Sentinels. Keeps her dribble alive, up top to Kill. She steps back, 3, off the front of the iron. Rebound put back up by Jangard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ozier. She goes out top to Meyer. Down low, Sika. She gets the layup, That's Mercedes Millie, the leading scorer for Skyridge on the year, and we've got a tie ball game at 5-5. We've got a shot, no good, and a foul. It looks like that was Kaylee Montgomery, the 5'10 senior for Mountain Ridge, so she'll get 2 free throws. Second team foul on Skyridge. Just underway, 5:56 left here in the first quarter. 5-5 is our score. And Montgomery knocks down her first. And it rolls around and out. Ozier, front court to Millie. Millie averages 12 points. Ball down low to Ozier, almost thrown away, saved inbounds. Diving on the floor for it is Lily Meyer, and it looks like, that's Portia Hughes checked into the ball game for Skyridge, and she comes up with the ball. Ball's inbounded. Mealy down low. Pulls up, knocks it down. Nice shot that time. Cross-court pass to Kill. She drives baseline all the way to the basket. Layup, no good. Good defense that time by Sika. She comes out running. All the way down the lane. Kicks it left side to Ozier, and a foul on the dribble. Actually, score is 7-6. Skyridge with the lead. Let's see if I can. Low ball up top. Ozier swings it left side. Nia Nilsson leaves it in the corner for Millie. Keel does a nice job defensively. Ozier drives it, kicks it right side now for Nelson. She drives in the lane. Up top, Sika, 3. This one's off. Ozier with a great save, but the ball goes to Mountain Ridge and Jan Guard. Down court, Montgomery, beautiful pass to Newton. Count it, and a foul. Beautiful pass that time from Kaylee Montgomery. And Kaya Newton knew what to do with it. She finishes strong, so Kaya tries to knock down her 9th point of this first quarter, and she gets it. Mealy to Sika, back in the corner to Nelson, up top. Sika controls Dozier at the free throw line. She sees an opening, drives, tries to kick it back out. The ball's taken away. Kill, down court, Montgomery, layup, good. And Mountain Ridge opens up an 11-7 lead. Now a deep 3 by Millie, and it's off the front of the iron. Rebound, pulled down. Mountain Ridge on the run. Montgomery with the ball. Up front to Keel. She leaves it up top. Wide open. 3, no good. Rebound, Ozier. Leaves it right side. Hugh, layup, no good. Rebound, knocked around, and Jangard. Up to Montgomery, cross court to Keel. Picks up her dribble. Down to the corner, she goes to Maynard. Maynard cross court pass to Keel in the corner, up top, Newton. Newton with a crossover move into the lane. Leaves it right side. Maynard. Up top, 12 on the shot. Maynard. Turnaround jump shot in the lane. No good by Jangard. Rebound, Mealy. Dribbles into the front court. Picked up by Montgomery. She pulls up. Free throw line jump shot off the front of the iron. No good. Ozier knocks the ball out. Seek has got it. Nelson for 3. No. Rebound fought for. Portia Hugh does a great job and saves it. She finds a cutting Sika. Loses a handle. Nelson with it. Knocked away and a foul on Montgomery. Good job that time by Portia Hugh. The 5'6" senior tracked that offensive rebound down in the corner for Skyridge. So checking into the game for the first time, Elena Chiara and Bella Sika will come to the bench. 3:11 left in the first quarter. Mountain Ridge on top. Second round playoff game in the girls state 6A playoffs. These teams came in 8 and 9. Winner will play likely the number 1 Copper Hills. Ozier, great spin move in the lane. Off the front of the iron, gets her own rebound. Goes up and she's fouled. Looks like probably Maynard. Nope, Newton gets that foul. So Ozier looking for her first points of the night. Shot off the front of the iron, no good. Important to hit your free throws in these state playoff games. It's a win and go home scenario. You want to make sure that you get every free point you can. Ozier's second is good. Nice smooth stroke there. Under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Mountain Ridge into the front court. Kayla Kill goes left side. Kaya Newton, the hot Sentinel, drives into the lane. Left-hand shot. Leaves it for Montgomery. The ball's taken away. Chiara with a good defensive stop. Stepped into the passing lane and a jump ball called. So it looks like Mountain Ridge has the possession arrow. So into the ball game is Hallie Sheffield for the first time for Skyridge. The 5'5" freshman guard. Ball's inbounded. Keel into the lane. Maynard turns, steps, shot blocked. Mountain Ridge gets it back, misses a shot. And now Mealy on the run, all the way to the basket, leans in, shot off the front of the iron, gets her own shot, back up and in, and a foul. Great job there by Mercedes. So she'll have a chance to tie the ball game up with 2:27 left here in this first quarter. Ozier comes off. Bella Sika back in, the 5'8 senior, averages 8 points and 4 rebounds. And Mealy at the free throw line. Her shot is no good. Rebound kill. Montgomery into the front court. Jangard picks up her dribble, leaves it for Newton. Newton left side, Montgomery finds the open Maynard up top. Swings a right side kill. Great ball movement. Shot, no good. So Skyridge will get the ball. 2:04 left here in the first quarter. Sika inbounds. Chiara back to Sika. Man-to-man defense for Mountain Ridge. Sika looks to go all the way to the basket. Shot off the glass. No. And a reaching call, I believe, on Jada Jangard. Her first, but the 5th team foul. So with just under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, Skyridge will shoot free throws the remainder of the quarter. Sika knocks it down. Ties the game up. Anaya Nilsson into the game. Mercedes Mealy out. Second free throw short. Rebound up high. Portia Hugh. She leaves it. Chiara to Hugh. Up top Nelson. Leaves it for Sika. She's going to drive lefty. Layup. Off the top of the stanchion out of bounds. So turnover on Skyridge. And Mountain Ridge now. Tied for second in Region 2 this year, Mountain Ridge did. Newton, one of the top 10 scorers in the state. Has the ball up top. They go down to Keel in the corner. She drives baseline on Hugh. Hugh cuts her off. Good play defensively. Nelson with a steal. She leaves it all the way down court. Chiara. Shot good. Keel steps back. Up top, Montgomery to Newton, and the ball's thrown out of bounds. Turnover on Mountain Ridge. So Skyridge now with a 2-point lead. 1:06 left in the first quarter. A little bit of momentum. So now some confusion at the scores table. Mountain Ridge is trying to put Josephine Lombardi in, so she will come in for Keel. And Ozier and Mealy come back in for the Falcons. Nelson across midcourt. Picks up her dribble. Hounded by Newton. Pugh, right side. Down low, Ozier turns in. Finds a baseline. Kicks it into the corner, and the ball's turned over. A little bit high on that pass, and Anaya Nilsson just not quite able to reach it. So turnover, Falcons. Sentinels. Into the front court, Kaya Newton, the 5'5 junior, having a great night. Up top, Montgomery, 3. Rattles around and out. Nilsson rebounds to Sika. She brings it to the front court. Beautiful pass down low. Ozier with the basket. Sika with a beautiful pass there, and it's 15-11. Skyridge on top. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Jangard left it for Newton. Newton picked up by Portia. Maynard up top, Newton, wide open 3, got it. Can't leave her open. 8 seconds left, 7, right side, Pugh into the corner. Mealy, shot, no, rebound, Mountain Ridge, 2-1, half-court shot is no good. And at the end of the first quarter, an entertaining one here tonight. We've got Skyridge leading 15-14. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back into Mountain Ridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Second round playoff game between Skyridge and Mountain Ridge. And as we start the second quarter, Skyridge into Nelson. Sika into the corner, leaves it for Ozier. Pass, stolen away. Jessica Maynard, good hands there. Jangard up top, Montgomery. She goes, drives, leaves it, Jangard. Swings it right side to Maynard. Maynard drives the baseline. Ozier cuts her off. Beautiful pass, shot, good by Josephine Lombardi. Really nice pass that time of Mount Ridge. Has the lead, 16-15. Ozier in the lane. Leaves it. Bad pass. Newton picks it off. She's got it. On the run. Sentinels. Newton leaves it left side. Montgomery spins. Tries to leave it underneath again for Lombardi, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Skyridge. So Mount Ridge gets a little bit of a break there. And Jessica Maynard, the 6-foot junior, will inbound it for Mountain Ridge. You get it into Lombardi. Lombardi dribbling around outside, leaves it for Jangard. Jangard gets a pick. She goes off it, pulls it up, leaves it. Great pass. Maynard, shot good. Two really nice plays offensively for Mountain Ridge. And now Newton with a steal. She's got it. Leaves it left side. Jangard back to Newton. The ball swatted out of bounds by Anaya Nelson. So good hustle on both sides. And Mountain Ridge maintains possession. They inbound it. Maynard turns in the lane, leaves it for Montgomery. She backs it in. Back up top, Maynard to Newton. Newton gets a pick. 20 on the shot. Montgomery to Lombardi. Lombardi at the free throw line. Newton pulls for three. This one misses. And ball goes out of bounds. So Kaya Newton already with 12 points in the ball game. That was the first one that did look like it was going dead middle. So now some three-quarter court pressure by the Sentinels. Skyridge breaks it pretty easily. Anaya Nilsson drives into the lane, pulls up, leaves the right side. Ozier spins, turns, shoots, scores. Really nice play underneath. Good feet for Ozier. Jangard leaves it for Maynard. Maynard drives in. Jangard drives now, pulls, shot wide. Ozier, and now she gets fouled by Jada Jangard, who had missed the shot. Compounded the problem there. So 5:56 here in the second quarter, just underway. 18-17. Mountain Ridge on top. Again, second round of the 6A girls state playoffs. So Sika all the way into the lane, kicks it left side to Mealy. She holds. Dribbles it up top. Lily Meyer holds, directs traffic into Ozier. Ozier fakes, pulls from the free throw line. Shot rattles around. It looked good. Just came out. Newton down court to Montgomery. Montgomery picked up by Mealy. Up top, Maynard. Maynard looks for the back cut. Gets her. Newton, layup, misses. Beautiful pass again. Mountain Ridge does a great job moving the ball. So Ozier for Skyridge finds Mealy underneath, wide open. Beautiful pass. And Skyridge on a bit of a run, 19-18. They lead Montgomery for the Sentinels up top. She looks to cross over the defender, leaves it for Newton. They're trying to take away Kaya's right hand, so she crosses over left side. Montgomery drives into the lane. Corner, three, shot. No good by Brooklyn Simon. The ball goes out of bounds. So Brooklyn Simon in for the first time tonight for Mountain Ridge. Skyridge this year, they were third in Region 3. And as you would expect between the 8-9 matchup, we've got a close ball game. Lily Meyer picked up by Newton. 4:40 left here in the first half. Portia. Hugh leaves it. Sika into the corner. Beautiful pass, shot just a little long. Mountain Ridge looks down court. Newton almost carried that. She was looking for Simon, now leaves it for Lombardi. Newton on the give and go. All the way to the lane. Lefty layup. Good. Kaya Newton having a night. Mealy to Hugh. She drives into the lane, kicks it to Nelson, who pulls up. Back to Sika, and she's called for the travel. Looked like she was going to try and Euro step that, just hesitated a little bit too long. So Mountain Ridge is going to take a timeout, so we'll do the same with 3:58 left here in this first half. 2019 is our score. We'll be right back. Welcome back in Thursday night here at Mountain Ridge High School. Second round of the girls' 6A playoffs. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. And we've got a good ball game. Kaya Newton lighting it up for Mountain Ridge. Skyridge has been pretty balanced across the board. Looks like Skyridge is now in a zone. Montgomery up top to Newton. Back to Montgomery. They go down low. Maynard turns. Leaves it for Lombardi. Wide open corner shot. Montgomery, three, no. Rebound, Millie. Good job to Nelson. Down court. Wide open. Meyer, three. Got it. That's a good looking shot right there. And Skyridge back up on top. Newton gets a pick from Lombardi. She'll pull. Just off the front of the iron, the ball knocked around, and Mealy's got it for the Falcons into the front court. She looks to cross her defender over, goes all the way to the basket, shot good. And Mealy looking good for the Falcons. 24-20, they lead. Under 3 minutes now in the first half. Newton has the ball poked away by Hugh. Now a turnover. Bella Sika with a steal in the breakaway. Layup. Got it. Skyridge on a run. 26-20. Maynard's got it to Newton. Lombardi spins, baseline, leaves it for Simon, and she puts it up and in. Little token pressure. Looks like a little trap zone. And Nelson with a little crossover in the lane. They leave it up top, get the rebound. Sika into the corner. Nelson, three, off the front of the iron. Rebound fought for, and again, Portia Hugh battling on that end of the floor and does a great job coming up with an offensive rebound, but tied up, and looks like the possession arrow pointing towards Mountain Ridge, so they'll inbound. And again, they're playing Kaya to go to her left. Simon with a crossover on Hugh. Leaves it for Maynard, back. Little give and go, and looks like Simon shuffled her feet when she caught it back. And so a turnover. 1:53 left here in this first half. 26-22, Skyridge on top. First meeting this year, January 7th. Mountain Ridge beat Skyridge 63-53. So Lily looks for a pick, gets it, and the ball gets knocked away out of bounds. Skyridge gets it back. Lily Meyer, the 5'7" senior point guard. Set to inbound to Portia. Down low, Ozier. She's going to back in. She goes in. Spins, shoots, shot just off the front of the iron, and a rebound foul called on Anaya Nelson. And that just the first on Skyridge in this second quarter. A minute 32 left. Here in the first half, Mountain Ridge and Skyridge in the 6A girls playoffs. So Kaya Newton throws it away. Lily's got it down to Portia Hugh. Layup, shot, no. Rebound, tapped up, no good by Millie. Hugh with another offensive rebound. She leaves it out for Meyer, and she knocks down the three. Meyer warming up. Cross-court pass now for Montgomery. She's got it in the lane. Swings it to Simon. Simon drives baseline, leaves a beautiful pass for Montgomery, and she scores. 29-24. 53 seconds left here in this first half. Ozier, spin move, goes to the basket, shot off the side of the iron, no good. Hugh picks up Montgomery, who loses her with a crossover. Nice move down to Keel. She gets the ball knocked off her knee. And another turnover back to Mountain Ridge. So Mountain Ridge has got it. Montgomery for the layup. Scoop shot. No. Rebound. Maynard fights for it. And again, a tie-up. So with 25 seconds left here, looks like Skyridge has the possession arrow. So no shot clock. Skyridge with a 5-point lead and a chance to play for the last shot of the half. So Anaya Nilsson to the ball game and Portia Hugh. She's earning her money tonight. So Lily Meyer brings it up. Looks like Skyridge will play for the last shot. Meyer goes left side to Chiara. Back up top. Nilsson doesn't wait for anything. She's going to shoot it. Misses off the front of the iron. 7 seconds left. Newton into the front court all the way. Into the corner. Montgomery leaves it. Simon, 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound is down, and that is the end of the first half. Fantastic second quarter there by Skyridge, and they lead 29-24. We'll take a break after these messages and be back with the second half. Welcome back into Mountain Ridge High School. Tonight's second round playoff game between the Skyridge Falcons and the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. 29-24 is our score. Special shout out to Mountain Ridge new head football coach Nick Robbins, checking in on his girls team to see how they're doing. Great hire for Mountain Ridge, Coach Robbins. Kaya Newton led the way in the first half with 13 points for Mountain Ridge. And they've got it on a little weave to Jangard, into the corner. Montgomery, jab step, driving the lane, spins, leaves it into the corner. Kill. Now she drives, pulls up, Euro step, shot is blocked out of bounds by Sika, and it looks like they're going to call Bella for her first foul, I believe, on the night. So just underway here in the second half, 29-24. And Keel looked like it was a step through. I don't know if it was on the shot. So looks like they're waiting for cleanup on aisle 3. So Jangard does a great job, cleans up the mess. And Kaylin Keel, the 5'9 sophomore, has played really well tonight. She takes the first of 2 free throws, and it rattles around and comes out. Important to get your free throws. We've talked about that throughout the year, especially when it's a win and go home situation like the playoffs are. So Kaylin, second shot is good. 29-25. Skyridge breaks the Mountain Ridge press. Mealy shakes it, corner, step through, ball knocked away from behind, and Jangard is going to get called for the foul. So Mercedes Mealy had 10 points in the first half. She led the way for Skyridge, 8 for Belasica. Ella Ozier with 3, and Lily Meyer had 6, hit a couple of threes. So Ozier, left side, Bella spins in, shot up, shot no good, but a foul. She had 2 girls hanging on her arms that time. Good strong move in the lane, and Belasica will try and add a couple of points. 7:23 left, just underway in the third quarter. Sika, perfect on the first free throw. So the winner of this game will advance to play the winner of the Copper Hills American Fort game. Copper Hills comes in as the number 1 ranked team in the RPI. So Mountain Ridge played them with 2 points earlier in the year. So Mountain Ridge knows they can hang. So Jangard drive all the way in, lays it up and in. Kind of surprised everybody. Mealy now in the corner. Zone defense by the Sentinels. Sika, dribble, step, shoots off the back of the iron. Ozier saves it, but Newton comes away with it. Pushes into the front court. She's got Keel in the corner. Fakes it. Leaves it up top. Jangard, who just hit a shot, works against Ozier. They look down to Maynard. Maynard back in the corner. Back to Maynard on the block. Turns in. Right-hand shot off the glass. No good. Nice defense that time by Lily Meyer. Behind the back dribble. Mercedes Millie into the front court. Goes left side to Meyer. Meyer skips it. Nelson. Cut off on the drive. Up top, Meyer. Ozier, the free throw line. Gives it back to Lily. Shot around and out. So Skyridge up 31-27. And Lily Meyer, the 5'7" senior point guard, averages 6 points and 2 assists tonight. She knocks down the first. Nice looking jump shot for Lily. So into the ball game is McKinley Stowell for the first time for Mountain Ridge. Jangard comes out. Meyer misses the free throw. Osler saved it. Gets pushed out of bounds and turnover. Newton all the way to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound fought for and out of bounds off of Skyridge. So the Sentinels with the ball underneath their own basket. Kaya Newton will inbound it. She looks for Montgomery, gets her in the corner, picked up tightly by Mealy. She drives around her, goes to the baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. Actually, it looked like it hit the top of the standard, so that's out of bounds. So 6 minutes left, just 2 minutes gone by here in this third quarter. And 32-27. Mealy all the way to the basket, layup, no. Rebound fought for, Keel to Montgomery. Sentinels on the run. Keel works against Sika, leaves it left side. Maynard pulls for three, shot short, rebound. Nelson, stolen away. Newton to the basket, scoops it up, and she's fouled by Anaya Nelson. And Kaya Newton gets to the basket. The intensity of the fans is definitely playoff level tonight. So far, none of the calls have been right, according to the fans. So the first free throw is up and in. And Kaya with another point. She knocks them both down. Those are big free throws. So the ball all the way down. Portia Hugh was intended from Sika, and it goes out of bounds. So now back to within 3. Trailed by as many as 6. So Mountain Ridge, 5.5 minutes left in the third. Kaya. Front court to Stowell. She's got the ball, pressured by Hugh. Lombardi dribbles it, leaves the right side. Stowell. They look to try and find Maynard up top. Montgomery. She fakes, drives, leaves it. Lombardi into the lane. Swings it up, right hand shot short. Rebound fought for. Maynard comes up with it. Stolen away by Sika. Down court, Nelson, layup, yes. Skyridge with some nice defense there. Montgomery drives into the lane, all the way to the basket. Shot, no. Rebound fought for, and a foul this time on Bella Sika, who was going hard after that rebound. That's a tough call. But it goes against Skyridge. So Mountain Ridge will have the ball out of bounds. I believe that's the third foul on Bella Sika, so she goes to the bench, as does Anaya Nelson. Ball inbounded. Lombardi, hounded by Meyer. Dribbles it around, gets the back cutting Newton. Shot short. Rebound fought for. Stowell on the ground. Maynard. And another held ball. So ball goes back to Skyridge. 4:39 left in the third quarter. 34-29 is actually the score. So a little token pressure by the Sentinels. Hugh leaves it. Millie, jump shot. Free throw line, no good. Rebound, Newton. On the run, picked up by Portia Hugh, and she is called for the foul. So Portia picks up, I believe, her first. Fourth team foul on Skyridge. So the next foul will put us into the bonus for Mountain Ridge. Newton. Nice crossover move on Hugh all the way to the basket. Scoops it up. Shot partially blocked by Osier. Rebounded by Jessica Maynard, and she's fouled. And there goes free throws. So Sentinels have a chance to scratch back into this, make it a little bit closer from the free throw line as they've got bonus the rest of the way here in the third quarter. First free throw, no good. Maynard averages 12 points and 7 rebounds, top 10 in 6A in scoring and rebounding. Big part of this Mountain Ridge team, who again, most of the girls that play other than Simon are sophomores and juniors. So the second free throw up and in. Lily Meyer down to Osier. She spins in, leaves it for Hugh. Great pass, shot good. Osier with a nice pass underneath, and Hugh converts. Montgomery now with a crossover move into the lane. Leaves it right hand. Runner is good. That's a pretty shot. Osier now. Things pick it up. Misses a layup. Ball loose on the floor. Montgomery comes out of the pack with it for the Sentinels. Leaves it left side. Up top, Lombardi has it knocked away. And Sadie Madsen, the 5'7" sophomore, number 22 for Mountain Ridge, into the ballgame for the first time. 3:24 left in the third quarter. Skyridge leads 36-32, looking to advance to the quarterfinals up at the University of Utah. So Osier, pressured, trapped in the corner. Gets out of it. Meyer leaves it back to Osier. Osier drives in the lane, sees an opening. Shot good. Really nice move by Ella Osier. 6-point lead, matches the biggest of the night for Skyridge. Madsen drives in the lane, loses it. Ball knocked away, and again, Portia Hugh comes away with it. Dribbles out of traffic. Into the front court. Down to Osier. Left-hand layup shot, partially blocked by Maynard. Stowell comes away with it. She dribbles. She's looking for the three. Now she leaves it for Maynard. Spins into the lane. Right-hand shot. Glass. Good. Big shot that time. 38-34 is our score. Mealy down quickly for Skyridge. She's in the lane. She gets a shot up. It's no good. Tip by Lombardi. Montgomery comes away with it. Down court to Stowell. She loses it. Ball's taken away. Lily Meyer on the run. Goes to the free throw line. Crosses over Lombardi. Left-hand layup is in. And a nice move there. With Skyridge out to a 40-34 lead. 2:11 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. Welcome back to Mountain Ridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. 2:11 left here in the third quarter. And we've got a good ball game. Skyridge leads by 6, 40-34. Kaya Newton, leading scorer for Mountain Ridge. Great passing underneath. Ball knocked away. Left for Kaya Newton into the lane. Runner, good. Kaya with a nice finish. Myers got the ball. Works against Montgomery. Montgomery, a 5'10" sophomore. And Meyer, a 5'7" senior. So Meyer looks to drive on her. Leaves it in the corner. Chiara into the lane. Right-hand shot. Nelson is good. Skyridge keeping the pressure on offensively. 42-36, 1:25 left in the third. Montgomery with a nice crossover. Leaves it into the corner. Brooklyn Simon's got it at the top of the key. Montgomery. Ava Blair into the ballgame for the first time tonight, the 5'11 junior. Newton open for three. She'll take it off the back of the iron. Maynard with a rebound. Back to Newton. Another three. This one's good. She's not going to miss two in a row. Too good a shooter. 42-39. Under a minute left. Down low, Hugh. Cutting, Millie. Shot. No. Great pass. Just barely missed. Newton now into the front court for the Sentinels. Skips pass. Up top. Three. No. Rebound's fought for it again. Hugh with the rebound. Lily Meyer into the front court. Corner, Millie. Three. No good. Short rebound. Nelson up. No good. Montgomery with the rebound. She's trapped in the backcourt. 25 seconds left. She gets out of it. Up front, Newton. She's open. She goes into the lane. Layup. Shot blocked by Lily Meyer. Great defensive play there. So 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. 42-39. And Belasica back into the ball game. She's got 3 fouls. So spent a good part of that third quarter on the bench. So Mountain Ridge set to inbound. Simon finds Maynard. Up top, Newton. They back it out. No shot clock, so they're going to look for the last shot. Belasica picks up Newton. They'd love to get her 4th foul on her. Newton drives. They switch. She kicks it into the corner. Simon fakes underneath Maynard. She turns in. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shot. No good. And that is the end of the third quarter. We've got Skyridge on top and a good one, 42-39. We'll be back. Welcome back to Mountain Ridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind, getting set to begin the fourth quarter of the second round 6A girls basketball game between the Mountain Ridge Sentinels and the Skyridge Falcons. Skyridge made up a little ground there in that third quarter, and down by 3. They trailed by as many as 6. So Maynard has the ball. They go left side. Shot up. Blair is no good. Rebound, Ozier. Pushes it. Lillian Meyer for Skyridge. Looks for a pick. She's picked up by Ava Blair. Leaves it for Ozier. Ozier spins at the free throw line. She's going to drive. Ball's knocked away by Newton. Out of bounds off of Ozier. And a great defensive stop there as Kaya Martin reached in, knocked it off of Ozier's leg out of bounds, and Mountain Ridge gets the ball back. Newton to Maynard. Looks for the back cut. Blair leaves it now up top. Madsen drive. Shot. Yes. What a shot by Sadie Madsen. And we've got a 1-point ball game. Nia Nilsson drives in, pushes it up, and basically forces the issue. And Jessica Maynard called for the foul. So a good job that time by Anaya Nelson, the 5'7 senior. She averages 9 points and 3 rebounds. Has a really good first step. Unable to convert. The first of 2 free throws. So back in is Jada Jangard for Mountain Ridge. Anaya Nelson's second free throw is up and in. Kaylee Montgomery, the sophomore, crosses over Sika. Left-hand layup, up and in. Beautiful move right there. Little crossover lefty layup. Ties the ball game with 6:40 left. Lily Meyer. Ozier's got it to the free throw line. Belasica into the lane. Leaves it. Ozier, shot. Count it, and a foul. Once again, fantastic ball movement by the Falcons. And Sika leaves it nicely. And Ella Ozier, the 6-foot junior, finished, has a chance to put the Falcons up 3. Mercedes Mealy back into the ball game, and Belasica comes out. Bella playing with 3 fouls. Ozier just 3 points in that first half, but he's played fantastic here in the second. So the ball goes out of bounds. It looks like Skyridge after the missed free throw. Got a break. Mountain Ridge knocks it away out of bounds. So Skyridge gets a chance for a 4 or 5 point possession if they can convert here. Looking for Ozier on the pass. She's picked up by Madsen. Backs her down. Tons of traffic. Now she kicks it out. Lily Meyer, 3. Just off. Versailles taps it in, but Madsen's got it. Sentinels on the run. Leaves it. Picked off. Nelson. Down to Meyer. Meyer to the free throw line. They go to the corner. Mealy. She's going to pull. She's going to hit. And a 48-43 is our score. Once again, Skyridge pushes back to a 5-point lead. Jangard leaves it for Montgomery. Montgomery, she's going to make a move. Leaves it for Matchin. She'll hit. She'll take a 3, misses. Portia Yu once again with a rebound. She averages 4 a game, and she's got at least 9 tonight. So she draws the foul. So that's the 3rd foul on Mountain Ridge here in this 4th quarter, so they've got to be careful. You don't want to put Skyridge at the free throw line too early. 5:46 left here in the ball game. Skyridge Falcons on top, 48-43. Lily Meyer leaves it. Ozier just about has it knocked away. Sika gets a pick, leaves it for Ozier. Shot up and in. Once again, we've seen that give and go a couple of times, and Bella Sika does a fantastic job, and Ozier finishes. So now Newton leaves it up top. Jangard drives into the lane. Right-hand floater is good. And Mountain Ridge takes a timeout. 5:17 left here in the ball game. 50-45. Skyridge leads. 5:17 left here in the 4th quarter. Skyridge at Mountain Ridge. Skyridge with a 5-point lead. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Mountain Ridge drops back into his zone. We've played quite a bit of zone here tonight. Meyer looks inside. Millie, open, jumper. Yes! Right in the sweet spot. Skyridge opens up their biggest lead of the night at 7 points. Montgomery to Kill. Kill drives baseline. Reverse layup. Shot no. Rebound. Sika. Sika with good handles. Looks for Portia Hugh. Back to Sika. The ball's knocked away. Newton with the steal. She goes all the way into the basket, and Portia Hugh knocks it away out of bounds. Great hustle by Portia. For somebody that doesn't have a point in the ballgame, she's made a huge difference in this game tonight. Portia Hugh. So the ball out of bounds. Mountain Ridge with it underneath. 4:37 left, down 7. Jangard looks to inbound. She can't find anybody. Finally throws it to the backcourt. Newton tracks it down. Hugh picks her up. Newton all the way into the baseline. Jangard steps back, fakes the 3. Nice move on Meyer. Leaves it for Keel, and it goes off of her leg out of bounds. Keel cutting, and just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. So Skyridge now with a 52-45 lead, 4:25 left in the ball game. The winner goes on to play the winner of the American Fork Copper Hills game. Copper Hills, the top-ranked team in the state. So Sika has the ball taken away. Montgomery, great job defensively. Leaves it for Newton. She'll lay it up and in. A nice play that time defensively by Montgomery. Ozier now into the lane. Leaves it for Sika. She drives. She fakes. Shot blocked. Maynard with a beautiful swat. And out of bounds the ball goes. 5-point lead for Skyridge. 4:02 left in the ball game. Ball inbounded. Mealy taps it up. Shot no. And a foul underneath on the rebound. The ball out of bounds. It looks like off of Mountain Ridge as Ozier had come up with it that was knocked away by Keel. So Sika inbounds to Ozier. Ozier, right side, Nelson. She fakes, hesitates, goes in the lane, leaves it for Millie. She muscles her way in, double team, leaves it. Nelson, a 3. Shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Newton on the run. She leaves it. Maynard back to Newton on the cut, into the corner, Kill for 3. Great ball movement. And Mountain Ridge cuts it to a 2-point game, 52-50. 3:30 left here in this one. Skyridge works against the Sentinel zone. Right side, Lily Meyer. Leaves it inside. Corner ball's taken away. Jangard with a nice play defensively. She brings it into the front court. Left side, Newton. Picked up by Meyer. Back to Jangard. Picked up by Sika. She fakes into the lane. Layup. Scoop shot. Yes. We got a tie ball game. 3 minutes left. Skyridge into the front court. And a timeout on the court. And the Sentinel crowd goes crazy. Welcome back into Mountain Ridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Fourth quarter, tie ball game, 2:56 left here at Mountain Ridge High School. Mountain Ridge on a 7-0 run right now to tie the ball game. They stay in the 2-3 zone. Meyer to Sika, looking for Ozier. Skip past to Millie. Back up top to Meyer. Side to Ozier at the free throw line. Meyer, good shooter from the top. Swims around and out. Rebound down to the Sentinels. Montgomery, left side kill. She's open. She fakes it. Drives all the way in. Lefty layup. Good. And Mountain Ridge takes a 2-point lead. 2:25 in the ball game. Sika tied up by Newton. The ball gets knocked away. Saved. Meyer back in the corner to Sika. Mountain Ridge stays back in their zone. 19 on the shot. 2:10 in the game. Left side, Sika, baseline, Nilsson. Fakes, drives, up top. Mountain Ridge to Ozier. Free throw line jumpers, good. That's a great shot. 1:55. We've got a tie ball game at 54. Fourth quarter. Winner goes on to play the Copper Hills American Fork winner. Kill hounded by Meyer. Up top, Montgomery. She picks up her dribble, goes right side, Kill. She'll take the three. Off the front of the iron. Rebound, Ozier. Ozier on the run. She's got Meyer. Down low, great pass. Nilsson back to Ozier. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound. Nilsson gets a shot up and no good, but a foul. So that's going to be the fourth team foul. I don't know if they're going to give that to her on the shot or on the rebound. Looks like she's going to shoot two. So 1:28 left in the game. We've got a 54-54 tie. Anaya Nilsson. Money. That's a big free throw right there. She didn't even think about it either. She was shooting three-pointers before the game from about 30 feet. She's got a really great shot. 9 points is what she averages. The 5'7" senior miss is a second. And it's a 1-point lead. Kill on the run for the Sentinels. Drives on Meyer into the lane. Shot blocked by Meyer. Rebound, left side, Jangard's got it. Sentinels. Minute 15 left in the game. Into the corner. Maynard for three. Shot just a little bit long in the rebound. Fought for Newton. Leaves it for Maynard. Drives to the basket. Shot good. 56-55. 1 minute left in the ball game. Lily Meyer for the Falcons. Trying to stay alive. Down 1 point. Backs it out. 22 on the shot. Meyer up top to Ozier. Left side, Hugh in the corner, open. Nelson, three. Around and out. Rebound fought for, and Newton comes down with it. She's fouled by Nelson. Just the first team foul on Skyridge. So Skyridge with 41 seconds left in the ballgame, trailing by one, may want to foul. They got to play defense, but you've only got one team foul. You're not going to be able to force Mountain Ridge to shoot free throws. So Montgomery's got the ball picked up by Nelson into the front court. Mountain Ridge with the lead. 30 on the shot, 33 on the game. Mountain Ridge with a 1 point lead. Jangard's got it. Crosses over into the lane. Swings it right side, Kill. They look underneath. Maynard, she's got it. Tracks it down to the corner. Jangard, 15 on the shot, 18 on the game. They want to run as much time as they can off, and now finally Skyridge starts to foul, but too little too late there. And that's going to eliminate the shot clock, so now Skyridge is going to be forced to foul. They're going to call a timeout and talk about things, so we'll take a break as well. Be back after this message. Welcome back to Mountain Ridge High School. 13.4 seconds left in the game. Mountain Ridge with a 56-55 lead. It's been a fantastic ball game throughout. Mountain Ridge on an 8-0 run. And Skyridge basically has got to foul 3 times in the next 13 seconds or get a steal. Set to inbound, Jan Guard. She finds Montgomery. Montgomery's fouled immediately, so a second goes off the clock. Lily Meyer with a foul. And again, Skyridge with 5 seniors that play significant minutes. They do not want their seasons to end. Newton now fouled by Hugh, 11 seconds, so another second off the clock. So that's the 4th team foul, so they're going to have a chance. Ball inbounded, they want to get it to Newton. They get it to her in the backcourt. Hugh fouls her, no call. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, finally they call the foul on Portia Hugh, who looked like she tried to foul 3 seconds prior to the call. Puts Newton at the free throw line. Kaya Newton, again, top 10 scorer, top 10 assists, fantastic player for the Mountain Ridge Sentinels, and she's got 2 massive free throws with 6.9 seconds on the clock, and her team up 1. So we're not sure what the discussion is at the table. Skyridge trying to get Belasika in the ball game. Bella's had a fantastic game. I'm not sure what. Looks like some time ran off the clock. We had 6.9 seconds on the game clock when it was stopped. Now it shows 0.7, so I think they're going to have to try and figure out. Now there's 7 minutes on the clock, so a little bit of a sarcastic cheer from the crowd. So 7.1 seconds is what they put on the clock, and Kaya Newton having a fantastic night. Has 2, and hers rattles around and out. Big free throw right here. 4 team fouls, so if Mountain Ridge fouls, Skyridge will have free throws. So Kaya's second is good. And Mountain Ridge, 2-point lead. So Skyridge is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout and be right back. Welcome back to Mountain Ridge High School. 7 seconds left in the ball game. 57-55, Mountain Ridge leads. Shaylee Nilsson, the head coach for the Skyridge Falcons. See what she comes up with. Plenty of time to get a shot off. Looks like Mountain Ridge is going to play back and pick up defensively at half court. And so another timeout. So Skyridge able to see what Mountain Ridge was planning defensively, so they're going to set up their offense. We'll be back after this. Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. At Mountain Ridge High School, 7 seconds left on the clock, 57-55. Mountain Ridge with a lead. Skyridge will have the ball. They'll need to go the length of the court. So they've got Lily Meyer set to throw the ball in. Mercedes Millie in the backcourt. And Mountain Ridge now looks like they're in a 1-2-2 full court press, which is different than they showed the first time they came out. So a little chess going on out here between the coaches. And the ball set to inbound. Skyridge. Tamili, the 6'1 senior, across midcourt. She pulls for 3. Shot up. No good. And Mountain Ridge comes away with a 57-55 win in the second round of the playoffs. And now it looks like there's some discussion between the officials on the floor. I don't know if there was a whistle that we didn't hear, but it looks like they're going to put some time back on the clock. So this one's not over yet. Not sure what the situation is, but they've put 0.2 seconds on the clock and called the foul. So Mountain Ridge, essentially, Jada Jangard is going to go to the free throw line. She'll have a chance to put this out of reach if she can knock down both free throws. Really, there's no way for Skyridge to win this ballgame. 0.2 seconds is not enough time to catch and shoot. First free throw, around and in. So Jangard, the 5'7 junior, knocks down the first, and she can put this out of reach. And she does. So Mountain Ridge, 59-55 the score. Game is over. A fantastic ball game tonight by Skyridge, but not quite enough. And this young Mountain Ridge Sentinels team has a chance for a rematch with Copper Hills. They lost by 2 points to them earlier in the season, and I bet they believe that they could win that ball game. So from Mountain Ridge High School, I'm Dave Harrison. Thanks for joining us. Final score, Mountain Ridge 59, Skyridge 55.